Hey, everybody, come on in here. If you're watching us live, thank you so much, y'all, for being able to take your time on a football Sunday to watch us live, to give you your next new artist, hopefully. My brother from another mother, Sean Me. What's happening, man? Love you, man. Jesse, thank you so much, Jesse, for taking your time to join us on a football Sunday. Johnny Willis, Chi-Town, Illinois, my brother from another mother. What's happening, man? Thank you for always supporting, John. Much love, brother. Much love. And everyone who takes their time to join us live. It's not easy. Especially, like I said, on a football Sunday. And for everyone, even just as thankful that you're able to join us, or you're able to watch on the recorded version, or we leave them here on Instagram, and you've been sharing them, and thank you for that. Scott, right on. Go Jets, huh? Well, I'm right on for your Jets, but I'm going for my Steelers right now, you know? Going for my Steelers, y'all. Fans since 76. We've been through our ups and downs. But today, I cannot wait to get into this conversation with MAAdam Bach, who's joining us all the way from Korea today. It's, I believe, 3 a.m. in Korea. But MAAdam Bach her music, her artistry is just phenomenal. And I encourage each and every one of you to go to her page. Go to MAAdam Bach's page. Listen, follow. We'll get into her journey when I see that she's here. And we'll talk of she's been categorized as a jazz vocalist. But from what I've seen and what I've heard, she's an interpreter. She's done the blues, she's done jazz, she's done bossa nova, and just much respect for the artistry of MAAdam Bach. Malaric, you're here. Thank you so much. Muito obrigado por mi família de brasileira. Muito obrigado por seu tempo hoje. Eu conheço você tem grande respeito para artista. Desculpa meu português, eu falo pouco, mas estou tentando falar para você agora. Muito obrigado, muito obrigado. Eu saudade Brazil. I miss Brazil so much. I know Brazil has a heart full of respect for artistry. And I'm thanking from the heart my family there in Brazil. I see MAAdam Bach is here. Let me send a request. Hopefully that'll connect. And thank you all, everybody. Hello, how are you?
Hello, everyone. This is MAAdam from South Korea.
Oh my goodness, was I right? It's about 3 o'clock there, you said?
Yes, everybody is sleeping right now.
Oh my goodness, I just want to thank you so much for
Thank you
taking
for
your
inviting me.
time.
Yeah.
Yes, what city in Korea are you there?
I'm living in Pangyo. Pangyo is a kind of Silicon Valley in Korea.
Okay,
You are
okay.
living in LA, so you know the city.
Gotcha.
Many companies are here.
Gotcha. Oh, you know what? I mean, really, this just warms my heart. When I put your promo up, I started getting emails, and people were like, oh my goodness, she's in Korea. Oh, wow, look, she's going to join the show and talk about her journey, even at that time difference. Let's get started. Tell us about your musical upbringing? Do you come from a musical family?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. But my mother loved the Korean trot music. Trot music is a kind of country music in Korea.
Okay.
It's very popular. And my daddy loved the Korean traditional music.
Okay.
So I got influenced those musics,
Right.
even though they are not musicians. And when I was 3, my brother brought me to church. So I started singing and playing at church.
Wow. Gotcha. Like so many of us artists, we started in church, you know?
Yes.
It's something
Church
about
music.
that. Yeah, yeah, something about that. And but your love for music, and I have to tell you this, madam.
Mhm.
I've got to tell you this. You know, I've watched the reviews, I've read when I was researching you, you've been coined as jazz vocalist,
Yes.
which I totally agree. But
Mhm.
in my opinion, you are so much more
Thank you.
than than jazz itself. Okay, and I tell you why. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you, follow her page. Go to Madam's page. Look at those videos that drew me to her and her artistry. And now we're going to know of her story. We're going to hear bossa nova. You hear BB King's "Rock Me Baby." I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, as you can see up here. So that blues thing, the bossa nova with Brazil, madam, you do it all. Your artistry is like this. Do you feel the same way about your artistry?
Yeah, yeah. I am a very colorful person. So, I started music as a K-pop singer. I
Okay.
was a ballad singer
Okay.
about 12 years ago, but the album didn't make a big hit.
Okay.
So, after that, actually, I was majoring in electrical engineering in Korea, but it was so difficult. So I ran away to Seattle and I studied jazz there. I was studying at EDCC and I met jazz there, and wow, the vibe was so fit me. The jazz was wow. I found the way I have to go. So I studied jazz there and I was working at the convenience store and I listened to a lot of radio stations like blues music and American jazz music, and I made a sound like freely. That became my scat style. By myself, I just made a sound by myself, and it made me a kind of unique vocalist. And after I came back to Korea, I got an award from the Korean Broadcasting System, the MBC singing contest, and I got an award, and I started singing with the Korean National Police Orchestra, like about 70 instrumentalists. And for 3 years, I went to the church, temple, jails, and army, and a lot of university festivals.
Yeah.
So uh, I, I I I did lots of different music there. Like
Okay.
they arranged, and I suggested my tunes and they suggested some different tunes. So a lot of music came in. And after finishing my bachelor as an engineer, uh, I entered the company Hyundai Motor Group.
Wow.
I
Okay.
worked at the vehicle company as a salary woman
Okay.
because even though I performed here and there, my life was kind of unstable.
Okay.
So
Okay. I got
uh,
you.
I decided to quit music. I cannot live
Okay.
as a musician because the life is so unstable,
It is. It is.
lots of anxious. So
Yeah.
um, I worked for 4 years. Uh, during that period, I got married,
Okay.
and I gave a birth to my son.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I released 2 albums with my husband. He
Okay.
was a guitarist, classical guitarist, and
Wow.
I wrote music. So as a singer-songwriter, I released album as a team, Lapin Agile.
Oh,
That
right. Okay.
rapid rabbit in
Yes.
French.
Yes.
So I released 2 albums, and after giving a birth to my son, my husband suggested me to quit the company. So I entered Berkeley.
Wow. Berkeley School of Music.
Yeah,
Wow.
Berkeley. And I became a scholarship student, and I moved to Boston with my family members all
Yes.
together.
Yes.
And
Wow.
the journey started. Yes.
Look at, bravo. Much respect. Much
Thank
respect.
you.
Yes. That's, I mean, come on. You are now I see why when I watch your performances,
Hmm.
you have a natural, you're natural. You're
Yeah,
natural. It's
yeah.
just, it's who you are. You're not, you can tell you're not there for show. You're
Hmm.
not there for, you're giving who you are. When I watched your performance of, I believe it was Corcovado, Tom Jobim's song, incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you one more. I'm going to, you know how I do. I'm talking to the Indie Fam and Positivity Posse. When we have a guest on, y'all, you know how we do. Go to her page, Madam's page. Listen to those videos. Watch those videos. The ones in particular that stand out to me, I love all the ones I've seen, but BB King's Rock Me Baby, Tom Joe Beams, or some folk, Antonio Carlos Joe Beams, Corcovado. You did a Gershwin, I believe, Foggy Day, as well as a video there. Ladies and gentlemen, go to the page. Support this artist and her artistry. Why? Because I know that you'll feel it. You'll feel what I feel. Let me ask you this. What
Hmm.
drew you when you went to Berkeley? This is a great story. What were
Yeah.
the differences that you felt now that you're at Berkeley from your home in Korea as an artist?
Hmm.
Now you're in Berkeley. What were
Hmm.
some of the musical positive differences that you felt with the change of location?
Um, um, Actually, I entered the Berkeley Global Jazz Institute. There were many jazz masters. Uh, they they let me know just to extend my career as a musician. So I was a singer before I went to Berkeley, but after I went to Berkeley, um, there was no limit.
Yes.
As a vocalist, as a jazz musician, there was no limit, and I could try everything I imagined.
Yes.
So I made a kind of weird sound,
Okay.
something ugly or very aggressive, or I tried everything I imagined at Berkeley. That change was huge.
Yeah.
And after that, uh, as an improviser, I tried everything, and then finally I chose Brazilian music for my album. That's important.
Yes.
I could sing blues, like very powerful energy, and I could make any sound I imagined, but I chose the beauty as a musician. I thought the Brazilian Portuguese was so beautiful as a language. They make sound like they don't pronunciate L and M exactly. They
That's
make
right.
a no sound.
That's
That
right.
makes the language so beautiful. So when I sang Brazilian music in Portuguese, I felt I am beautiful.
Come
I
on,
trust
Bill.
it. Yes,
Yes.
I could make a huge big sound, but
Mhm.
I chose the beauty in and out. So when I sing Brazilian music, I meditate. I imagine the people in favela, how they
Yes.
feel the difficulties. And
Yes.
man, I'm not that beautiful every day, but when I chose Brazilian music, I thought I'm beautiful. That's why I chose Brazilian music.
Girl, you know what? Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You're touching my soul again,
Mm-hmm.
because Brazil means so much to me as an artist.
Uh-huh.
And in a lot of what you're saying, I understand, I respect, I'm with you, I agree. It's something about it. Você fala português também, não? Fala
Uh-huh.
português. Eu,
Uh-huh.
and we have right now Brazil, our company, it's a musical core in Rio de Janeiro who's watching right now.
Oh, really?
And yes,
Oh my
and
God.
what we do is we send the video
Mm-hmm.
and they take it to the class, and the
Mm-hmm.
instructor interprets
Mm-hmm.
the interview. So when I have a Brazilian artist on, or we have another artist on who's speaking in English or what have you, they take it to the young musicians in this Brazilian school, the school in Rio de Janeiro, and they're able to get inspiration hearing other artists from around the world now listening to MAAdam,
Uh-huh.
and you giving what their music, their culture means to you in Korea.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Oh my
All
goodness.
country.
Yes. Oh girl. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Please, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Keep on. Go ahead.
Oh, the Brazil has the same energy with me. They look so passionate, and they have a very positive energy.
Yes.
I feel when they had difficulties,
Mhm.
they smile and sing and dance at the festival.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's kind of beautiful way. That's art, you know.
Sorry, girl. That's
Yeah, yeah,
right. That's
yes.
right. Yeah.
And my image of Rio de Janeiro, my soul is there.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. As a
Wonderful.
woman, I love the beach, like
Yes.
Emerald Beach, but
Yeah.
I always think about the Jesus heart.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They are, he's looking around the
Yes.
view, beautiful sea, and the people.
Yeah.
The polarization is getting worse in Korea too.
That's right. I got you.
But beautiful sea and the difficult people, that's kind of opposite. So maybe Jesus may think about the people
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
hard situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I always try to think about them. I don't know why, but
I
my
got you.
soul is
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
My soul
Yeah.
is there.
Yeah.
The, my ultimate goal is uh, doing a beauty business in Brazil, and
Got
I want to
you.
help them in a good
Mm-hmm.
way.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I found my beauty from Brazil, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to make them find their own beauty. They are
Come on.
so beautiful already. Yeah.
Yes, right on, girl. You have a wonderful soul. You have a
Yeah.
wonderful
Yeah.
soul. And it comes across in your artistry and your delivery. I see the people lining up here. Yes, we have our past guest, Brother Dobbs, incredible bass player there in Europe. Patricia Bolden, who's one always supporting and with us. 17 at 7, Astrid in Saint-Denis, France.
Uh-huh.
Please, I'd love for you all to connect out there in France. If you get a chance, please follow 17 at 7. I know she's going to be following you now, Astrid at 17 at 7. But Astrid she's been utilizing for a mission there in France through the mission of jazz music, and she has the same love that we're talking about for Brazil and that music as well. But as you can see, she just said yes, so we're going to make sure you guys connect. Let me ask you this: how powerful do you believe that artistry has the power to change the world? Do you believe that as well?
Definitely. That's why I'm doing music. Definitely. Um, um, as a human being, I'm fragile. I'm not perfect. But as a musician, I have a responsibility. I always think about goodwill, how I can make the world in a better way. That's kind of not an easy issue, but there are so many difficult things. Even the COVID era, the many people are suffering from many difficulties like economy or the mentally and loneliness. But I think I was born as a healer. I think when I was young, I am the youngest. When I was young, about like 5 or 6 years old, my aunt came to my house and she asked me, "You want to go to the countryside with me?" There was my grandmother, so I said yes, just for fun. But I stayed the few months there with my grandmother and their family, but I didn't know that my aunt, the youngest boy, had died just right before that. So I was kind of healing them in the countryside. I didn't know that, but after I heard that story, I thought I am a healer, I think.
Yeah, gotcha.
So maybe I can do something for people, especially for people in a hard condition or like hard circumstance. Maybe I can do something with music and more than music. I don't know the specific way, but I always dream of doing something and being a good existence for them.
Go ahead. You have a
I
mission.
believe.
You have a mission for your artistry, and you have something that's, I think even more than a mission, you have a passion for what you want to give the world through your artistry. And that is what I believe. I believe that's why we were born as artists. I really do. I believe that everyone has a form of artistry, whether they say they're an artistry or not. I believe everyone has a form of artistry, but it's some of us where it's what we have to do. We have to play, we have to write, we have to paint, we have to sing. It's something that we have to give, and you want to be able to give a voice to those who can't say what they want. You want to give it to them. That's that much respect on that, And let me ask you this: what advice can you give artists with social media right now? That so many artists may look at how many followers another artist has,
Right.
how popular, the popularity of another artist, that sometimes in the emails I get or conversations that I have, and I can remember growing up as an artist, I'm not as popular as this one, or this one is doing more than I am. What can you give? What's your advice to artists when it comes to comparing yourself as an artist to the popularity of another artist?
Comparison is endless, There's always richer person than a rich person.
Yes.
Yeah, comparison is endless. So definitely the visual is important. So when I go one artist Facebook or Instagram, I see the followers, but artist can make a whole world by himself or herself. So the numbers are just the part of the word. That's very tiny word, but the artist can make the whole world in him or her. So I don't say it's not important, but that's just very superficial and kind of shallow. Shallow. And I am a Christian, so what I do every day is I sit down in front of the piano every morning, and I sing hymn every day.
Wow.
And I create music with piano every day, like ritual. That's how I play music every day. That became my ritual every day. So, oh, maybe as an artist, you will not think during you play. Just you can focus on what you are doing. That's your whole world, not the numbers and not the followers. Yes, followers are important, but you make your own whole world, and then you can share the energy with people. That's not about numbers. Just you can share your whole world with people. That's what I think.
Yes. Oh, I agree. Because even if, someone may have millions of followers, and I'm so happy for them. Because what they're doing is spreading hopefully their positive message. Because some can have millions of followers with a negative message. But if you're doing what you're doing, but you know what, madam, I believe, like you just said, if I only have one. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have 1, 2, 10, 100 followers, those are 1, 200 people who are listening and dedicating to your artistry, to your message, even if it's just one.
Yes.
Hey, come on, y'all. Come on, artists. This is who we are, y'all. We give what we give. You know what I mean, madam? How do you feel about that?
Oh, I think that one can be 2, and 2 can be 100.
Yes.
You know, I was working at the Hyundai Motor Group as a salary woman. A broadcasting system. The writer called me. Oh, can you appear on the TV show? So, no, I quit the music. But she asked me to appear on the TV show. I got renowned after that TV show. Maybe about more than 2 million people watched my video.
Wow.
But I wasn't that happy because I wasn't ready, I think. I wasn't ready to be famous, or I didn't prepare for my own thing to many people. So I was kind of scared instead of being happy. Sometimes the numbers, huge numbers, can be nothing.
Yeah.
If you
Exactly.
didn't want it,
That's right.
it's not nothing, just nothing.
Yeah.
But when I wrote my true heart, and I released albums, some people listen to that. They have sympathy with that album.
Yeah.
I just feel like the full heart.
Yes.
You mean, no?
Got you.
Yeah. Those numbers are just very superficial thing.
Very superficial. That's right. Like our sister Patricia just said, if staying true to yourself, being original, what feeds your soul, I believe, is going to feed someone else as well. They're going to feed. And speaking of that, I know it's 3:00. Well, 3:30 in the morning there now. Is it too? Are you able to give an impromptu, or is it too late? Will you wake people up, or can you give us something, or no?
Something. The period is hard, so I prepared a song.
Really? Thank you. Okay.
Sol nascerá. The Portuguese. It means the sun will rise.
The sun will rise. That's right.
So I want to send the
Oh, this is great. This is great. Thank you.
Yeah. A sorrir pretendo levar a vida, pois chorando eu vi a mocidade perdida. A sorrir pretendo levar a vida, pois chorando eu vi a mocidade perdida. Fim da tempestade, o sol nascerá. Fim desta saudade, agitando treguei para amar. A sorrir pretendo levar a vida, pois chorando eu vi a mocidade perdida. Yay!
Oh my goodness, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Indie Fam and Positivity Posse, you know when Victor gets these, whether we're talking about something or we hear something, I know you feel it too. I know you're getting fed also, Indie Fam. Follow the page of MAAdam Bach. Get some more of this on you. Let it fill your musical time, the time you need something artistically to feed your soul. Go to MAAdam Bach's page. Find the music, download the music, and with the conversation, y'all, I know when I get your emails this week of those of you all who emailed, went after you watch an episode, you send me the emails about what you liked, what was fed to your soul, whether you're watching live or on our bigger audience that watches the recording. This is what it's about, y'all. Artists, keep giving the world what it is that you were born to give, just like our guest MAAdam is talking about today, because someone needs to hear and feel only what you can give through your artistry. It doesn't matter about the numbers of everyone else that's out here. They're doing their mission. What's yours? What do you want to give the world? What do you want to say to the world in the picture that you paint, in the poem that you write, in the dance that you give, in the music that you create? Just like MAAdam is giving us today, y'all. We love you and your artistry. This is who we are. The world needs us. MAAdam, that was beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness, girl. Hey, you got a fan in Victor Brooks. You have a new musical brother in Victor Brooks, and I am proud to say that we're connected. We are, girl. We are. Now, please let us know, where can we continue to follow? Where can we download? Please, websites, all of that.
Okay. My Korean name is Bach Came, so my Instagram ID is at BACHHAEYOUNG. That's Bach Came, my Korean name. The Facebook is same as my Instagram, so you can follow me and you can listen to my album on Apple Music or Amazon or Spotify. My album title is MAAdam Sings Jobim. I arranged the Jobim's tunes in totally jazzy styles. I recorded with the great guitarist Romero Lubango and Marco Pereira from Brazil.
Yes.
So you can enjoy the album with MAAdam's voice and soul.
Oh my goodness. Come on. Well, you know what? I'm going to say it again. Ladies and gentlemen, go download MAAdam Sings Jobim. And the two artists that she just mentioned from Brazil, come on, y'all. That connection and that collaboration with MAAdam all together, It's a fantastic experience. Madam, thank you. Would you please continue to let us know how we can support? When anything you have coming out, any previews, any releases, we want to support. We want to get the word out, okay?
Actually, the artist Courage arranged my album into electronic jazz music. So we're gonna release another version of the album. So it will be totally different style. So maybe you can download those albums too. And I'm going to collaborate with another Brazilian blues guitarist, Vasco Faye.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna record together like more blues tunes with Brazilian guitarist. So maybe you can listen to the
wonderful
music with him.
Yes.
And as a musician, I had concert in Seoul at Seoul Citizens Hall the whole year. And I'm going to perform for Lee Sang. Lee Sang is a Korean genius writer. So I'm going to perform the Lee Sang's novels and poems in the different artistic styles, like the motions, acting, and making sounds. And then they will be changed into the NFT, and then they will be displayed in New York and Seoul galleries. So
wonderful.
Maybe you can find artwork.
Wonderful. Keep on keeping on, sister, because you got it. We need you. Like Patricia Bowden just said, welcome to the family of Indie Fam and Positivity Posse. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got it. Bye-bye.
Obrigado.
Oh, de nada. Ciao, ciao. Oh, man, Lay. That's it. That's what we do here at the Indie Fam. That's what you do as artists. As artists, you give the world, we give the world what the world needs. I'm just going to say it. Art is what the world needs. Why? Because it's seemingly making something from nothing, but really it's making something from what is. Can you dig it? It's making something of an expression that maybe a group of people or maybe even one person may not be able to say on their own, or may have a fear of saying it, or have a belief, or trying to get others. They may be proud of something to say, but they want to have a crew around them. That's what an artist can do. We relay, we interpret, we give. Indie Fam, thank y'all when you come on here. And those of you all who watch on the recorded, thank you. And every single artist that's taken your time from the beginning of when we started this. We can't thank you enough. We love you. We respect you. And we want to we're going to keep on keeping on with this artistry, y'all. Come on back and get some of this positivity on you. Take a bath in it, take a shower in it, scuba dive in it, skinny dip in it if you want to. Just jump in that pool of positivity. And when you come out, sprinkle it on as many people as you can, because that's what it's all about. And we're going to see you next time. Well, actually, in about 20 minutes on the Victor Brick Show, Instagram, Indie Fam series. Much love, y'all.